Hello, chemistry. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. I want to go over the second problem set on the Chemistry Matters worksheet. So make sure you have that sheet before you take a look at this. Make sure that you've got your work in front of you. So let's go through the first one. What is the molarity of a solution that contains 0.25 moles of solute in 0.5 liters of solution? Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. You have just the regular formula. So it's going to be 0.25 over 0.5, so you're getting 0.5 molar solution. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. All right, so let's look at the next one. And I'm going back and forth between my sheets. I'm sorry, I don't have a printout. What is the molarity of a solution that contains 125 grams of NaCl in a 4-liter solution? All right, so be careful you have grams here. We have to convert grams to moles first because you can't do anything with grams. It has to be moles. Okay, so you have Na is 23. That's your mass on the periodic table. Cl is 35.5 rounded. And so 1 mole of NaCl is 58.5 grams. All right, now when I divide that out, I get 125 grams of NaCl is equal to 2.14 moles. All right, so that's what I'm going to put in my equation. Okay, so you have 2.14 moles divided by 4 liters, and you're getting 0.535 molar solution. Okay, now the next one is a little tricky. Let's make sure we get it right. Okay, how many moles of HCl are present in 0.7 liters at 0.33 molar solution? Okay, so what we're looking at is you are given the liters and the molarity, and you have to find how many moles. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. I don't know if you've ever seen the triangle method for shifting around equations, but for this one, you have molarity is equal to mole over liters. So you can do it two ways. You can put it in like this and figure it out the algebra way, or you can use my shortcut, and not my shortcut. I got it from somebody else. Whatever is on top in the equation is going to go in the top of the triangle. Okay, and then the other things go in the bottom right here. So what this is telling you, if you're trying to find molarity, it's going to be moles over liters. If you're trying to find liters, it's moles over molarity. And if you're trying to find moles, it's molarity times liters. Okay, so nice trick. So in this case, we're looking for moles. So we are going to have moles times liters, and that's 0.33 times 0.7, and that's going to give you 0.231 moles. Okay? All right, so let's look at the next one. On number 4, what mass of KCl is contained in 3-liter solution that has a molarity of 1.5? Okay, so let's go back to my thing. All right, so your mass, you want to know mass, okay, be careful, of KCl, and it gives you 3 liters and molarity is 1.5. So this is the same thing that you just had where you have to switch it around. So moles are going to be equal to molarity times liters. Now be really careful. Make sure you are getting these in the right order. So your 1.5 molarity times 3 liters is going to be 4.5 moles, but you have to convert it to mass because that's what it's asking you. Okay, so let's go back down here. You have 1 mole of KCl is 74.5 grams. Okay, and then you have to convert it. So we have 4.5 moles, and we're going to have our conversion factor here. 1 mole is 74.5 grams. Okay, so then you're just going to multiply across and get 335 grams of KCl. So that's the mass of KCl that it's asking for. It's 335 grams. Okay. All right, so let's go to the last one, number 5. You have how many liters of solution can be produced from 2.5 moles of solute and a 2 molar solution. So you're trying to find liters this time. Whoops. Let me get back to my sheet. Okay. You're trying to find liters. So it's going to be the same thing with the triangle. You have, let me draw it on here too. You have moles over molarity and liters. So you're trying to find liters this time. So it's going to be liters is mole over molarity. So you've got your 2.5 over 2, and that's going to give you 1.25 liters. Okay, text me, send me a message if you have questions about these. After I get this one uploaded, I'm going to upload a review for the quiz. So that will be a little later this afternoon. So go ahead and check these. Let me know if you have questions, and then wait for my other video that will be up a couple hours. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.